Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So from the book Periwinkle, a book of science and technology by Coral Publisher, we will start chapter number 10. And the chapter number 10 is Forests are Lifeline. So after learning this chapter, students will be able to define a forest and describe types of forest. कितने तरह के forest होते हैं और forest होते क्या हैं. Explain the usefulness of forests. Describe the ways of forest conservation and management. Mention the distribution of forests. Describe ecosystems in a forest. Introduction. A biotic community having trees and other vegetation with a closed canopy is called a forest. So किसे कहते हैं forest? एक biotic community को जिसमें trees होते हैं और दूसरे closed canopies के साथ दूसरी vegetation होती हैं, उन्हें हम कहते हैं forests. Forests house a large variety of diverse species of plants, animals and microorganisms. In other words, a forest is a large area of land thickly covered with trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses and climbers, providing shelter to different organisms. Forests are considered our national wealth. तो क्या कहे जाते हैं? ये हमारी national wealth कहलाते हैं. They provide many things which make them a natural asset of immense value. वो हमें इतनी ज़्यादा चीज़ें प्रोवाइड कराते हैं कि ये हमारा एक नेचुरल असेट है जिसकी बहुत ज़्यादा वैल्यू है. दे आर द सोर्स ऑफ टिम्बर, वुड, फ्यूल, बैम्बू एंड अ रिच वैरायटी ऑफ वैल्यूएबल प्रोडक्ट्स. फॉरेस्ट्स ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड फूड फॉर डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिजम्स. नाउ फॉरेस्ट्स आर प्रीशियस फॉर द एनवायरमेंट एज वेल एज फॉर द इकोनॉमी. जितने ये हमारे इन्वायरमेंट के लिए प्रीशियस हैं उतनी ही हमारी इकोनॉमी के लिए भी ये ज़रूरी है. Therefore, it is essential that a certain area of the land should be covered with forests. About 3.9 billion hectares of the land surface on the earth is covered with natural forests. Countries like India, Africa, Australia and Brazil are known for their dense forests. ये अपने dense forests के लिए जाने जाते हैं. Forests cover 20.55% of the geographical area of India. कितना एरिया ये कवर करते हैं? Geographical 20.55%. Out of these 12.68% are dense forest. उसमें से इतने 12.68% बहुत डेंस फॉरेस्ट है, मतलब बहुत गहरे जंगल हैं. द एम इज टू ब्रिंग 1/3 दैट इज 33% ऑफ आवर लैंड सरफेस अंडर फॉरेस्ट कवर. द फॉरेस्ट वेरी फ्रॉम द एवरग्रीन ट्रॉपिकल रेन फॉरेस्ट एंड सब ट्रॉपिकल फॉरेस्ट टू ड्राई एल्पाइन्स. अ फॉरेस्ट कैन बी डिवाइडेड इंटू 3 layers: crown, canopy and understory. The branches of a tree above the trunk form its crown. जो ट्री की ब्रांचेस होती हैं उसके ट्रंक से ऊपर वो बनाती हैं उसका क्राउन. The uppermost layer of branches of tall trees that resembles a roof over the ground is canopy. The vegetation that grows under the shade of tall and big tree is understory. Okay? So the word forest is derived from a Latin word foris. कहाँ से लिया गया है? Latin word से, which means out of doors. About 1/5 of geographical area of India is covered by forests. An evergreen forest, deciduous forest, coniferous forest and a thorny forest. This is the figure of different types of forests. Distribution of forest. The cover of naturally growing forest is not uniform in different parts of the world. Okay? So ये uniform नहीं है naturally जो growing forest है कि वो सब जगह एक जैसे हो. An estimate reveals that 80% of the largely intact forests are located in just 15 countries. Certain countries with very low forest cover are Egypt, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Iraq. Forest cover less than 1%. यहाँ पर बहुत कम forests हैं. Countries like Algeria, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, Israel, Singapore, Mongolia also have low percentage of forests. Forests hold the maximum variety of world's terrestrial species. यहाँ पर forest में वर्ल्ड की सबसे ज़्यादा वैरायटी की टेरेस्ट्रियल स्पीशीज होती हैं. मध्य प्रदेश इन इंडिया हैज़ मैक्सिमम एरिया कवर अंडर फॉरेस्ट. कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ फॉरेस्ट. ट्रीज इन फॉरेस्ट फॉर्म अ टिपिकल पैटर्न. एक टिपिकल पैटर्न बनाते हैं ये. लार्ज एंड टॉल ट्रीज फ्रॉम द टॉप लेयर फॉलोड बाय shrubs एंड टॉल grasses and herbs forming the lowest layer. Seeds produced by a tree help in the growth of more trees. The forest floor provides conditions conducive for seed germination and development into seedlings and saplings. The uppermost layer of branches of tall trees, which resembles a roof above other trees and plants, is called the canopy. उसे क्या कहते हैं हम? Canopy. So the branchy part of a tree above the stem is called the crown of the tree. Stem से ऊपर का जो branchy part है उसे crown कहेंगे. The different horizontal layers of the tree in the forest, जो different horizontal layers होती हैं forest में, are called the understories. Different types of trees, plants and animals are found in different forests due to the variation in the climatic conditions. जैसी जहाँ की क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन होती है उसी के अकॉर्डिंग, उस फॉरेस्ट के अकॉर्डिंग, उसकी क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस के अकॉर्डिंग वहाँ पर एनिमल्स और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्लांट्स भी मिलते हैं. द फॉरेस्ट फ्लोर इज डार्क, कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ लीव्स, एनिमल ड्रॉपिंग्स, डेड डिकेइंग मैटर, fruits, seeds and twigs. The decaying matter is moist and warm. Forests are very dense and very little light reach the ground. क्योंकि पूरा एकदम ढका हुआ होता है पेड़ों से, तो बहुत लिटिल लाइट जो होती है, बहुत कम लाइट ग्राउंड तक पहुंचती है. Soils help forests to keep on growing, changing and regenerating. Usefulness of forests: provide habitat to organisms. Forests provide a home for a large number of organisms. A particular forest has a specific flora and fauna. The tropical rainforests do not get sufficient light. उनको sufficient light नहीं मिलती, so they have shade loving plants in abundance. So वहाँ पर इतने सारे कौन से plants होते हैं जो छाया में रखने वाले होते हैं, shade loving होते हैं. These forests contain plants such as fern, lichens and mosses. Due to the humid atmosphere, a large variety of orchid, creepers and climbers grow. Trees of these forests include bamboo and mahogany. Each section of the rainforest provides shelter to different animals. Most of the animals are found on treetops. Different types of birds and a large number of monkeys and lemurs live on the treetops. Elephants, deer and tapirs are also found in these forests. The forest floor is full of reptiles, amphibians and different types of insects. Now regulate environment. Forests act as the regulators of the earth's environment by maintaining oxygen cycle and water cycle. So ये हमारे environment को regulate रखते हैं, कैसे? ऑक्सीजन साइकिल, वाटर साइकिल को मेंटेन करके, recycling nutrients and preventing soil erosion. ये soil erosion से भी बचाते हैं. Okay, they have a dense growth of vegetation to perform all the roles mentioned above much more effectively. For example, some trees have broad leaves, so they perform the process of photosynthesis more effectively. Broad leaves होती हैं तो ये ज़्यादा effectively photosynthesis कर पाते हैं. thus maintaining oxygen and carbon dioxide balance in the atmosphere more efficiently. और इस वजह से कि फोटोसिंथेसिस अच्छे से कर पाते हैं तो ये ऑक्सीजन और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का बैलेंस भी अच्छे से बनाते हैं. ओके. Broad leaves are also more active in transpiration, that is evaporation of excess water through leaves, which affects the climate, formation of clouds and rains. The roots increase the water holding capacity of soils. Thus, forests play an important role in prevention of droughts. बाढ़ के टाइम पर बाढ़ को रोकने में भी फॉरेस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल निभाते हैं. Many studies have established a clear association between large-scale deforestation and occurrence of droughts. बहुत सारी स्टडीज़ में ये बताया गया है कि ये जो बाढ़ आती है ये डिफॉरेस्टेशन के कारण ही आती है. Prevent of soil erosion. Okay? Soil erosion is the removal of topsoil by natural agents. मतलब ऊपर की लेयर हट जाती है by natural agents like the sun, water and wind. The topsoil is a fertile soil. सबसे ज़्यादा उपजाऊ भूमि होती है, ये मिट्टी होती है. Removal of this soil leads to loss of agricultural land. अगर ये रिमूव हो जाती है तो एग्रीकल्चरल जो लैंड होती है उसका एक तरह से ये लॉस ही माना जाता है, बिकॉज ऊपर की जो लेयर है वो सबसे ज़्यादा फर्टाइल होती है. Forest prevents soil erosion by covering the soil, protecting it from water lashes, speedy winds and the heat of direct sunlight. वो cover करते हैं. Okay? The trees of forest hold the soil around their roots. देख रहे हैं आप यहाँ पर, making the soil porous, which helps in absorbing the rain water in it. Purify air. Forests purify the air by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for the process of photosynthesis and releasing oxygen. This is why forests are also called green lungs. इसलिए हम इन्हें green lungs भी कहते हैं. Forests absorb and block noise. Noise को block करते हैं and thus check noise pollution. They provide us many things like food, rubber, gum, resin, oils, honey, wax, bamboos and fuel. Some forests have been developed into recreational parks where people enjoy camping and trekking. Okay? Some forests have been made wildlife reserves where animals and plants are protective. So कुछ तो कैंपिंग और ट्रैकिंग के लिए रिक्रिएशनल पार्क में भी डेवलप किए जाते हैं फॉरेस्ट, और कुछ फॉरेस्ट क्या बन जाते हैं, वाइल्ड लाइफ रिजर्व्स. हेल्प इन इकोनॉमी. अब ये इकोनॉमी में कैसे हमारी हेल्प करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट आर वैल्यूएबल नेशनल रिसोर्सेज एंड अ सोशल असेट. मैनी पीपल डिपेंड ऑन फॉरेस्ट फॉर फ्यूल, वुड, fodder and various other products. Many tribes living in the forest meet all their requirements of food, shelter and even medicines. बहुत सारी प्रजातियां ऐसी हैं, ट्राइब्स ऐसी हैं जो फॉरेस्ट में रह रही हैं और उनको सारी की सारी जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, चाहे वो फूड की हो, चाहे वो मेडिसिन की हो या शेल्टर की हो, वहीं से मिल रही है. From the national economy point of view, earlier the forests were looked upon mainly as a potential source of timber, but now the worth of non-timber product is being realized to a great extent. In fact, in the revenue generated through forest products, the contribution of harvested timber is only 35%, while 65% comes from the non-timber products. In several states, forests are an important source of revenue, which means that their economy depends much on the forest. उनकी economy ही forest पे depend करती है. The process of urban development also draws heavily from forests. Forest products. Forests are known to give a variety of products which are very useful to mankind, जो हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा useful है. Let us discuss some of them. सबसे पहले आता है food. Forests provide a number of food items like vegetables, fruits, cereals, pulses, spices, etc. Then fuel wood. In rural areas, forests are a major source है वहाँ पर of fuel for domestic purposes. It is mainly used for cooking food and keeping the house warm. Timber. It is a major forest products which is used for making furniture and other building things. Mahogany and rosewood provide hard and strong timber. यहाँ से hard and strong timber मिलता है. Deciduous trees, especially sal and teak, are also used as timber because their wood is hard. Pine wood is soft and is used for making matchsticks, packing boxes and common furniture. Next is bamboo. It is useful in rafting, roofing, walling, etc. It is also useful for making baskets. Baskets बनती है bamboo की. Pulp of bamboo is used to make paper and newsprint. Ayurvedic medicines. The demand of Ayurvedic medicines is increasing day by day, both nationally and internationally. Not only medicines, a number of products of daily use are being made using formula-based natural substances. Many of them are derived from plants. Aloe vera is a medicine plant, okay? Many of them are derived from plants and trees growing naturally in the forest. उसमें से बहुत सारे जो हैं वो naturally जो grow होते हैं trees या plants उन्हीं से हमें मिल जाती हैं. Such type of plants termed medicinal plants are now being widely cultivated. Some common plants with high medicinal value are neem, babool, tulsi, jamun, aloe vera and eucalyptus. Now tourism. Forests are also important for the point of view of tourism. The beauty of nature, pollution-free environment, the thrill of seeing wild animals closely roaming around freely, rare species of flora and fauna are some major attraction for the tourists. Okay? So ये सब attraction होते हैं कि हमें pollution-free environment देखना है, हमें तरह तरह की species देखनी है animals की, right? हमें nature की beauty देखनी है. However, while visiting such places, we should not harm the forest. हमें harm नहीं करना चाहिए इनको. Destroy the flora and fauna or litter the surroundings. Okay. So the forest provide raw material to us for more than 5,000 products worth about $23 million. Forest related industries employ more than 1 million persons in India. Essential oils. Many essential oils are obtained from rosha grass, khas, sandalwood, etc. These oils are used in the manufacture of soaps, cosmetics, perfumes, confectionery and medicines. Lac. It is produced by an insect. ये एक insect से बनता है living on trees like palash and kusum. It is a resinous secretion formed around the larva of the insect. It is used for making shellac and varnishes. Now, tannins. These are found in almost all the plants, but only some plants contain substantial amount. They are obtained from bark, wood, leaves, fruits and roots. They have a variety of uses. They make wood durable and hard. Tannins are used in making inks, dyes and in the tanning industry to convert hide into leather. Rubber. It is used in the manufacture of tires, tubes, raincoats, belts, sports goods, etc. It is obtained from the white milky substance called latex of the rubber plant. Now we will read ecosystem in a forest. कैसा ecosystem होता है forest में? An ecosystem consists of living or biotic components and non-living or abiotic components. Animals, human beings and plants are living or biotic components of an ecosystem, whereas air, water, sunlight and soil are abiotic components. Okay? Both biotic and abiotic components, दोनों ही biotic भी और abiotic भी intersect with each other to make the forest dynamic ecosystem. इकोसिस्टम को डायनामिक बनाने के लिए एक दूसरे के साथ इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं. जैसे कि plants and animals are dependent on each other. The biotic components consist of 3 types of organisms: producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers किन्हें कहते हैं? Green plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. They are called producers. Plants use the energy of the sun, okay, to manufacture their food. वो sun की energy को use करते हैं. So all the energy needed by living organisms comes from the sun through green plants. The green plants convert sun's energy into chemical energy, okay, during photosynthesis, which gets stored in the manufactured food, जो कि बने हुए फूड के रूप में स्टोर हो जाती है. दिस केमिकल एनर्जी इज ट्रांसफर टू एनिमल्स. वो ट्रांसफर होती है एनिमल्स को व्हेन दे ईट फूड. नाउ कंज्यूमर्स. अब कंज्यूमर्स किसे कहते हैं? एनिमल्स एंड ह्यूमंस नीड एनर्जी. उनको एनर्जी चाहिए टू परफॉर्म वेरियस एक्टिविटीज ऑफ लाइफ. दे गेट दिस एनर्जी फ्रॉम द फूड दे गेट फ्रॉम प्लांट्स. उनको वो एनर्जी उस खाने से मिलती है जो उन्हें प्लांट से मिलता है. Animals consume food manufactured by green plants to get energy. They are called consumers. Okay. Non-green plants also consumers as they depend on green plants for food. Consumers are divided into many groups. Consumers भी बहुत सारे groups में divided होते हैं. Herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers and saprophytes. So the herbivores eat only plants and they are called primary consumers. उन्हें हम primary consumers कहते हैं. Cows, horses, giraffes, elephants and sheep are some of the herbivores. The carnivores usually eat herbivorous. Carnivores herbivores को ही खाते हैं. They kill and eat flesh of herbivores. वो उनका flesh खाते हैं. Now lions, cheetahs, wolves and foxes are example of carnivores. The omnivores eat both plants भी and animals. Crows, bears and peacocks are example of omnivores. The scavengers eat dead and decayed bodies of other animals. वो dead मरी हुई और decayed bodies को खाते हैं. They help keep the environment clean. Jackals, vultures and hyenas are common scavengers. Now saprophytes. Saprophytes live on or inside of other organisms called hosts to get food. Now decomposers. Decomposers are microorganisms that decompose dead animals and plant matter. डिकम्पोज करते हैं डेड एनिमल और प्लांट मैटर को इनटू यूजफुल सब्सटेंसेस, ह्यूमस एंड न्यूट्रिएंट्स रिक्वायर्ड बाय द प्लांट्स फॉर देयर ग्रोथ. फंगाई एंड बैक्टीरिया आर decomposers. They secrete digestive juice outside their body to digest matter outside. Now they absorb this digested material. In the food chain, grasshopper is a primary consumer. Okay? प्राइमरी कंज्यूमर है ये बिकॉज ये प्रोड्यूसर को खा रहा है. द फ्रॉग ईट्स द ग्रास होपर. ओके, सो इट इज अ सेकेंडरी कंज्यूमर. यहाँ पर आपको श्रीव दिया हुआ है. द किंगफिशर ईट्स द फ्रॉग. इट इज अ टर्टियरी कंज्यूमर. ओके, लेट अस टेक अनदर एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अ फूड चेन. The linkages between plants and animals where an organism is eaten by the other form a food chain. Okay, the interconnected food chains form a food web. जो ये interconnected food chain होती है ये एक food web बनाती है. In a food chain or food web, energy flows from one organism to the other. For example, a grasshopper eats grass and in turn it is eaten by a frog, which in turn is eaten by a bird. This bird is eaten by a hawk. Okay, so this is called a food chain. A food web is a complex feeding system made up of interlinked food chains involving organisms within the same ecosystem. Okay, this is a food web. ग्रास किसने खाई? ओके, फिर उसको किसने खाया? फिर हॉक को किसने खाया? फिर स्नेक को किसने खाया? लाइक दिस, राइट? थ्रेट्स टू फॉरेस्ट. अब फॉरेस्ट पर थ्रेट्स क्या क्या हैं? Forests are being cleared to get more land for the purpose of agriculture, industries, roads and habitation. So forest हटाए जा रहे हैं, साफ किए जा रहे हैं. This is reducing forest cover very fast. इससे हमारे देश में या और भी कहीं forest cover बहुत तेजी से घट रहा है. The cutting down of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. An estimate reveals that every year about 15 to 20 million hectares of tropical forest are being destroyed for making roads, houses and industries, for agriculture use, to get timber for furniture and wood for fuel. इन सारे causes के लिए हर साल कम से कम इतने tropical forest 15 to 20 million forests जो हैं वो हटाए जा रहे हैं, साफ किए जा रहे हैं, जगह बनाई जा रही है रोड्स के लिए, इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए, हाउसेस के लिए. इन मैनी डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज एयर पॉल्यूशन एंड फॉरेस्ट फायर आर इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर्स कंट्रीब्यूटिंग टू द डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट्स. ओके, सो मैन शुड नॉट कट फॉरेस्ट फॉर हिज सेल्फिश नीड्स ऑफ लैंड फॉर कंस्ट्रक्शन. बाय डूइंग दिस ही इज हार्मिंग हिमसेल्फ. Consequences क्या हैं डिफॉरेस्टेशन की? Consequences of deforestation. All the living organisms are dependent on forest for their survival. वो अपने survival के लिए forest पर depend हैं. Forests are so important for the environment that massive deforestation is a threat to the environment itself. If forests disappear, then it would lead to the following. अगर ये disappear ही हो जाएं तो क्या होगा? Increase in temperature, which will lead to global warming. Lesser rains that will lead to convert fertile land to deserts. Fertile lands किस में बदल जाएंगी? Deserts में. Increased soil erosion means lesser food and more disasters like floods. Extinction of various animals and plant species, which means lesser biodiversity that will adversely affect the environment in many ways. Imbalance in the ecosystem, for example, depleted groundwater, distributed oxygen cycle and carbon cycle. Loss of several essential forest products. So it is the duty of every inhabitant on the earth to save forest for more than one reason: for the environment, for the economy, for the life on the earth and for our future generation. किसी भी रीज़न से आप फॉरेस्ट को बचाएं, लेकिन बचाएं, चाहे आप एनवायरनमेंट के लिए करें, इकोनॉमी के लिए करें, अपनी फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए करें या फिर अर्थ पर जीवन के लिए करें. India had an Indian Forest Act as early as in 1927. India is one of the few countries which have a forest policy since 1894. Forest conservation and management. It includes afforestation, maintaining a certain area under forest cover and protecting the forest from overutilization, कि उनका overutilize ना हो, overgrazing, excessive tree felling, pollution, fire and destruction. Okay? So इसका काम करती है हमारी forest conservation and management. Social forestry. The Indian government introduced social forestry in 1970s. This is a participatory program. It involves growing forest over scattered land in urban and rural area. Okay? कि जो scattered land है, जो खाली land है, उस पर forest को grow किया जाए. Thus, social forestry can be rural forestry, farm forestry and urban forestry. Various type of wastelands are being used to grow trees. For example, village grazing places, government owned revenue lands, roadsides, periphery of farms and other such places. Trees growing on the boundaries of the farms also serve as protection fences. All the citizens of India should actively participate in this program. The objectives of social forestry are as given below. क्या किस वजह से सोशल फॉरेस्ट्री क्या काम करती है? टू प्रिवेंट सॉइल इरोजन स्पेशली इन एग्रीकल्चर फार्म्स, टू कंजर्व वाटर को बचाने के लिए, टू सप्लाई फ्यूल वुड, फूडर एंड अदर फॉरेस्ट प्रोड्यूस विदाउट एक्सप्लॉइटिंग फॉरेस्ट्स, to obtain economic benefit by selling some extra produce from such trees. To generate additional employment, what we can do? Grow more trees and protect them. Okay? So हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Use forest produce judicially. Do not destroy trees for fuel wood. Protect forest from fires created by humans. Okay? So now, here are the new words, children. Canopy, the uppermost layer of branches that look like a roof. Crown, the part of a tree above the stem that have branches. Understories, the horizontal lower layers of trees. Food chain, linkages of plants and animals where an organism is eaten by the other. Food web, interlinked food chains involving organisms within a ecosystem. Deforestation, the cutting down of trees on a large scale. Afforestation, planting of trees on a large scale. So children, now let's wrap up the chapter with some important points. Forests are a precious natural resource as they provide us useful things such as timber. A forest is a large area that contains plants, animals and microorganisms. Forests regulate many processes like rainfall, climate and help in recycling of nutrients. Forests check soil erosion and controls floods. Forests purify air and reduce noise pollution. There is an interdependence between plants and animals resulting in food chains. We can protect forests through afforestation, preventing overgrazing of animals, preventing excessive felling of trees, reducing pollution and avoiding forest fires. Question A, tick right the correct option. The wood from coniferous forest is called softwood. Which of the following are producers? Green plants, resin and turpentine oil is extracted from, कौन सी ट्री से होता है? Pine trees. The understories is formed by the shrubs. Point 5. Which of the following forests are the chief sources of timbers? Timber के जो chief sources हैं वो हैं coniferous forests. Canopy is the topmost layer consisting of leaves and branches of tall trees. Let's go ahead. Point 7. Green plants are producers. Decomposers act upon dead plants and animals. Forests consist of herbs, shrubs, trees, all of these. Which of these is harmful to forest? Deforestation, afforestation, plant cultivation या reducing fires. Deforestation is harmful. Deforestation causes increase in earth temperature, increase in floods, danger to animal and plant life, all of these. All of these. Total forest cover in India is 22.55%. Let's go ahead. So children, these questions you will do yourself. Now we will see question B. Fill in the blanks with the suitable words to complete these statements. Number 1. Bacteria and fungi that convert dead plants and animals to nutrients are called Decomposers. Dash is a large area with a variety of plants, animals and microorganisms. An ecosystem. A dash is complex feeding system which contains several food chains. तो क्या है वो? Food web. A forest is a purifier of air. Dash of trees help bind the soil and prevent it from erosions. Roots of trees. The dash is the main source of energy on the earth. Sun. Animals depend on dash for food and oxygen. Animals किस पे depend होते हैं? किस पे depend होते हैं बच्चों? बताएंगे आप सब? ओके, सो इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर आप मुझे खुद देंगे. क्वेश्चन सी, स्टेट वेदर द ट्रू और फॉल्स. Forest influence climate, water cycle and air quality. Yes, this is true. In a forest, trees from the uppermost layer followed by herbs, the shrubs from the lowest layer of vegetation. This is false. The forests keep on growing and changing and can regenerate. Yes, this is true. Forests protect the soil from erosion. This is also true. Now match the following: forests, food and habitat for organisms, humus, dark colored substance, decaying matter is moist and warm, photosynthesis, oxygen and roots prevent soil erosion. Okay children, now this chapter ends here and I hope that this chapter is clear to you. Okay, so we learn from this chapter that we should save forests. Okay, so now please read it again thoroughly and give the answer to all questions which we left here. Thanks for watching. We will meet soon with the next chapter. God bless.